two guys from Paranormal Warehouse. If you are new to Real or Fake Live, we basically take viral paranormal videos and basically discuss if we think they're real, fake, fake by mistake, fake as fuck, or anything else we could come up with. Michael, how are you?
How's this? Which light? Tell me when. Tell me when with this lighting here. No. Yes.
Right, fine, right there.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, how are you, buddy? What's going on? You know, it's been a whole week that I didn't get to stare at your face for an hour. You know?
Yeah, man. Sorry, my sister texted me trying to get our show on the VidiSpace app on the Roku right now, and I'm trying to walk.
Roku. Hello, Mary. How are you?
Trying to walk them through it. But yeah, what were you saying?
What I'm saying is I'm jealous that you have this cool blurry effect in the background.
Yeah, I just discovered it today. We've been doing the show.
Can't do that.
We've been doing the show for how long? But yeah. So
let me. I'm glad that you brought that up. I went to the back records of our. Ooh, how about changing this brightness? Is this good? Do we like this? I don't know. Give me the date for the first ever Real or Fake episode. Give me the year and the month.
Oh, shit, man.
My wife failed miserably.
I don't know.
Give me a guess, man.
I don't know.
Give me a guess. Just give me a guess.
I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know.
You are no fun, man. Just because you're cranky, you don't want to play a game. It was October. You want to guess the year at least?
2016.
2015.
No shit.
Yeah, I know, dude. It blew my mind too.
Wow.
Pretty crazy, right?
Pretty crazy.
I looked at like the intervals. We went months without putting out episodes. So, good for us for making it weekly. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Well, weekly, yeah. I mean, we do have our...
You want to say weekly-ish?
Yeah, weekly-ish.
I'll say
we'll
weekly-ish.
Put the ish on the end.
Also, I went to the barber today.
Yeah, how did that go?
And I got a little trim with the hair. And I got this beard shaped up here. And for the first time ever, I got a hot towel straight blade situation.
Oh, it's great. It's great. Phenomenal.
First of all, I was like, yo, I want you to do my beard up. I grew it a little bit longer. I don't know how to shape it. Can you show me? And that turned into an experience of luxury that I have never experienced before in my life.
Great. Fantastic.
It was amazing. So to anyone out there who has facial hair, man or woman, go in there, get a hot towel. Get that shit shaved, you know?
Get that shit shaved. Let's dive into some paranormal shit. How about that? Why don't we do that?
Well, you know, I enjoy our little banter in the beginning, but if you want to jump right into it, that's fine.
Let's jump in. I feel like people get bored with us bantering too much.
Well, you know what, man? You're probably right. So,
I mean, the 7 people watching on Facebook might not want to hear about your shave, but...
Well, that's fine. So, what am I saying with my life here? Previous episode, we talked about... I don't remember. What did we talk about, Chris?
The video you're talking about?
Yeah. It wasn't the picture frame. That was the previous.
It was.
It's been a week, so I forgot.
Does that mean you don't have it? Because I don't remember.
Oh no, I set it up and everything like an hour and a half ago, and I forget already.
I don't remember at all what the video last week was.
You want to do a little peek with me? Oh, right. All right, so this guy goes around.
Oh, I remember.
And he is a self-proclaimed urban explorer, I believe the term is.
Yeah.
Where he goes to abandoned places and he explores. Okay, first of all, scary. I would be afraid of like a squatter or something attacking you or whatever. But when he goes in, he hears children running around. He hears footsteps. Let's play the video, and then I'll jump back with us, and then we can discuss it real quick.
Can't wait.
Okay.
صوت أطفال ولا لا؟ شوف شايفين صوت أطفال ولا لا؟ شوف شايفين صوت.
However, Yasa becomes a bit more rattled when he begins to hear strange noises upstairs that sound like a small child's footsteps running across the floor.
والله أنا خفت. طيب هذا ايش؟ تتوقع في فيران يعني جوا ولا ايش؟ انتوا سامعين؟
And then, this.
انتوا سامعين؟ بالله شفتوا؟ تعال.
Some strange black shape seems to peek around the corner at him and then disappears back into the darkness.
صوت أطفال ولا لا؟
Okay. Let me turn this down here. Did I not freaking put the video in here?
Come on, man, be better.
I gotta resize it. It's been a hectic day, Chris. I was in Manhattan for a little bit. I was picking up the baby. I was losing my mind. So here we go. Look at that. The magic of television. So, what did you say? I don't remember.
I said fake as fuck, I believe, and you accidentally put on that I said real, which is complete bullshit. But I believe it was fake as fuck because, first off, the guy's reaction is weird. The laughing got me a little bit, but that might be his like defense mechanism of like, oh fuck, I'm scared out of my fucking
Right, I'm gonna tell you in a second what. So the laughing is a weird choice. You want to do? You want to hear my cascading answer? If I could speak?
Sure.
So right here, this bullshit peeks out from the door.
Yeah, well, that was where it was complete bullshit.
And then he runs at it like a fucking hero. Okay, so
yeah.
All right, so here's my cascading answer. We're gonna go back. All right.
Let's go back.
Obviously, this thing peeking through the door is not real. Okay.
Right.
I could be Debbie Downer here, or maybe I am just not being whimsical, but I'm pretty sure it's full of shit. Which means the footsteps were people running on the floor above them.
Right.
Which means he chose to laugh after the children voice, which is stupid. You know, if you were scared and you laughed as like a reflex, I understand that. I've been there. I go to humor when I'm nervous and start making jokes. But this guy kind of just seems like he doesn't know what's going on over there. That's it. That's my cascading response.
Yeah, I mean, like if he didn't run after that fucking shit in the doorway, I might have gave it a little bit more consideration. Like if he saw that and ran the other way, I would have been like, oh, this motherfucker is scared shitless. Okay, whatever. Like, and not saying that would have been anything paranormal, but I would have said that something was in there, a guy, a person, an animal, whatever.
Right. Now, remember, he wasn't going in there to find ghosts, quote unquote. He just went in there to like see old shit in an abandoned building. So, why you would run towards anybody who would be in this building with you?
Right, especially if this person's by himself.
That's what I'm saying, man. You're alone. You don't know who the fuck's in this building. It's an abandoned building, you know? Like I'm not trying to say anything negative about the homeless community out there, but you know, you don't know what this guy could be like a murderer, you know? I don't know. The minute I heard kids, I would have called the police. Because maybe someone had somebody kidnapped. I don't know.
Right. But I don't know if the kids would be laughing.
Were they laughing or were they making a weird noise?
I thought they were. Oh, were they screaming? I can't hear.
I think they were screaming.
Oh, I thought they were. I'm thinking of him laughing. That's what it was.
I would have immediately thought kidnapping, you know?
Yeah.
So, that's it.
All right. Well, that was 2 weeks ago's video. If you missed that, this week is actually kind of a special video in a way that this is one of the haunted locations that we actually have up on our YouTube channel, and that we go live from with the static cam, haunted live static cam, often.
Right. So Madison Seminary, really cool place, massive location. This is like a very large building. So we're used to having, I mean, Malvern Manor is pretty big too. But I think this is just like a mega structure, very large building, like rooms and rooms and rooms. So do you have any, you researched some history, no?
I just, before the show, just real quick, there was a lot to go through, so I didn't really get through it all beforehand. But it is considered one of Ohio's most haunted locations. A lot of groups do go there. You can book a investigation there if you would like. So if you're in the Ohio area, check it out. You could go to MadisonSeminary.com, I believe it is. Let me just double check that for you.
What's it gonna be?
Give me a minute, god damn it.
What's it gonna be?
Now you screwed me up and I missed it.
That blurry background is cool as shit.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, MadisonSeminary.com if you want to check it out. But yeah, it's pretty awesome, and we do get some good stuff from the static cams on there, and a lot of people do watch them. So we got this video that Chad sent us from Madison Seminary that he got. They will be doing a live investigation, correct me if I'm wrong, on Saturday. There.
Yep.
On ParanormalWarehouse.com Facebook page, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct. I think this video was captured by Deb, one of our moderators. I'm pretty sure. So I want to give Deb a shout out because, they're just chilling on there all the time, making sure everything is going well, making sure the sound is back on. So Deb and Cheryl, you guys are the best. Thank you for helping us run that. But I'm pretty sure she did. I don't know if someone sent it to her. I'm not quite sure. I just want to give props to the people working hard out there. So I'll play the video.
Yeah.
It's short. Maybe I'll let it run through twice, and then we'll talk about it.
All right.
Hi, everybody. We're back. So what this is a doll falling off of this old school wheelchair. So, Chris, there's a lot of things people could say about this. There's a lot of things we could say about this. What do you have to say about this? Saying about this? Talking about this?
It's interesting in the sense, like, I can't tell if the doll is hanging off the edge of the arm of the wheelchair or the armrest and falls, or if it's actually... I'm looking on two computers. If you see me looking at another screen, that's what I'm doing. It's hard for me to tell. So now also, then you have to take into consideration is if it's on the armrest or like on the edge of the wheelchair, and for some reason there's a draft up in that space, can it push that doll over?
Right. So
now, the doll,
let me tell you more about the doll.
Yes, please.
All right. So I was thinking that as well. It very well could have been a draft. Especially if the doll's like sitting up on there. This doll was up there for a very long time, and it's a battery-powered doll. I think it talks or whatever. When it hits the ground, it sounds like a shotgun going off. It's heavy. you know? So there is heft to the doll. I don't know if that like, helps the doll's case or not. But I would assume it would be bottom heavy if the I would think that the batteries would be in the ass of the doll, you know?
Well, it's usually in like the back.
Maybe it is.
Right?
I don't know why I thought you put it in its ass.
I don't know what either.
I'm like feeling weird about myself right now. But I'm trying to look. It does tilt from the top, for sure. I'm watching.
Yeah, I'm watching it on a bigger screen. Lori says it descends slowly, doesn't appear to be paranormally pushed. But you said it was on there for a while.
Yeah, it was chilling up there all day. I mean, these things are going for hours, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I don't think anyone's... Another thought I had was if someone was walking around or whatever, you know, that it would make it shake or something. But I don't know. You know, her mentioning paranormally pushed, I don't know what that means. Like, is it necessarily a strong push?
But you know what? Watching it again on the bigger screen, it looks... Hold on a second. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just rewatching
I'll give
the
them
video.
to you, Chris. I'll give you those 2 seconds.
Rewatching it again on Facebook. So it does start to move, but then it seems like there's more of a push to the head. Like it looks like it doesn't just fall over, that it starts to lean, but then it looks like it goes.
Let me see.
Does that make sense? Am I explaining myself enough?
Yeah, where it's like...
It looks like to me, it looks like some type of force hits it as it's falling. So
we got a nudge and a push. We're going to call it a double push. A double pusher.
Mike said it's at an angle instead of flat, so to me, inevitably, it was going to fall off.
It definitely is leaning.
It is tilted on the chair seat. Yeah, it's tough, man. The one thing I would say is that the fact that the doll was there for so long without falling off, but then you have to ask the person, was there movement up there? Was there a draft? Was there,
Right. I mean, it's an old building, you know?
Yeah, but also nothing else. Hold on, I want to watch it again. I want to see if the blanket moves when the back of the blanket moves when the doll falls.
Good idea.
So blanket doesn't move.
I don't see shit.
Blanket does not move. So I'm going to eliminate a draft.
Oh, yeah, dude. Look at you. What a sleuth you're becoming, you know? You know?
Lori said the head looks super heavy. It does, but my whole thing
is... I don't think the head is the heavy part of the doll.
Right, but even if it is, the fact that that doll sat there for as long as you said it sat there,
I mean,
then why all of a sudden
Kermit sitting over there to the right? He's just janging. I don't know. I mean, it could have... Of course, it could have naturally fallen off. You know what I mean?
Right.
There could be a million different things that have caused that could cause that to happen.
Correct.
I don't know. The question is...
Are you on Periscope?
No.
Oh.
Why?
I just want to know what people on Periscope are saying.
I completely forgot. Let me get on that here.
It's fine. All good. 16 people on Facebook right now. What do you think? Real, fake, fake as fuck, fake by mistake? Or do we need more research into why it might have fallen?
All right, I'm in Periscope. Everybody.
Rachel says real.
Now I'm trying to do Periscope like an idiot. Why don't I know how to do anything?
Oh, you're so dumb. You're so dumb. I'm just kidding.
So I don't know. You know, I'm making you do the call on this one.
Well, I'm seeing Billy says more research. Lori says more research. I'm seeing what everybody in Facebook has to say. It's tough. Like we've gotten interesting. Charlotte says real. We've gotten interesting stuff from Madison. Uh, Linda says looks real. Ashley says we need more. I don't know, man. I'm stuck.
What was it? I was supposed to make a graphic 80 times.
Heather says real.
What was the needs more research? NMR?
A lot. Yeah. Mike says looks like something on the doll's leg to keep it in place on chair, but I can go either way. Owen says more because eventually stuff falls over like that. Now also you could say if there was a vibration in the floor, if the doll wasn't securely on there.
I mean, the doll's just sitting there on the armrest, you know?
Right. And if there was vibration, if say somebody was walking up and down steps or walking in the other room.
I don't think anyone was in there. I'm pretty darn sure about that.
Lori, we do not have the capability of zooming. I apologize. So Heather just said, look at the shadow of the chair on the wall to the left.
All right, let's do that. I don't see anything.
Heather, what are we looking for? Heather just said I'm changing to fake.
All right, I mean,
actually, hold on a second. Let me watch that shadow one more time.
What shadow are you looking at here?
On the wall to the left.
This one, this like rectangle
of the wheelchair.
Yeah.
To me, the shadow of the doll is delayed.
All right, I see it.
Now watch the shadow as the doll falls.
It's hard to do.
Just watch it.
I think that's the camera.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But why? Why would it do that? I agree with you. That's very strange.
Like it falls, and then it's like a half second to a second before the shadow goes away. But you just think it's a lag in the camera.
But why it wouldn't lag with the doll falling? It wouldn't be
right.
That one section of the picture.
Right.
I don't know, man. That's weird.
General says fishing line. I don't think it's fishing line. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go with. Oh, Jesus, that shadow thing just screwed me up now.
I mean, that's weird as shit. Why would it do that? I've never even heard of anything like that paranormal.
Charlotte says that's a frame rate issue. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
All right, I'm gonna go with that too.
Oh, and I don't think anybody messed up with the camera. The cameras sometimes have the lag to them.
I mean, the doll does fall fluid.
Right. But the shadow part might be the...
Yeah, but why would that section of the video...
Rate. I don't know, man. It just happens randomly.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be the whole image that lags?
But also, do you notice the camera zooms in and out after the shadow...
I think that's the app that Deb is using to capture it.
Oh, okay.
Because even like the Amcrest logo here gets bigger as well.
All right, I don't know. So Charlotte's saying if it's 3 images per second, then it's plausible. Then it's plausible that the shadow would be a different frame. Beverly says this place is definitely haunted. Yeah, I'm not disputing if it's haunted or not. I'm just disputing if this is something that was paranormal that happened, Beverly, or if this was just a fake by mistake instance that happened. I'm stuck, man. I don't know. I really want to go with need more research, but I do want to say it is compelling, and I'm on the borderline of real.
Wow. Hold on, check this out.
Because the shadow's bothering me.
How about that?
Yeah, that's ghetto as fuck, but
How
sure.
about that?
That's ghetto as fuck, but all right.
Needs more research.
Owen said some cameras can be programmed to do stuff at certain times. We understand. These are just static cams that we have in haunted locations. They don't have a lot of abilities. Is that the right term?
Like superheroes?
They don't have a lot of... Great, man. Great.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, inconclusive, I would say, is a good term to say for this. But it is interesting because the shadow is bugging me out a little bit.
That's got to be the camera. But I mean, we'll never know, man. Let's see if that goes back up.
What we will see is that because they're doing a live investigation there on Saturday on the Paranormal Warehouse Facebook page, so we could watch and see if anything like this happens while they're actually in the house.
That's right, Chris. That's right.
So, but what? So, are you going with anything?
Yeah, I'm going with this. What's the matter?
I just sometimes I wonder.
Is this better?
Sometimes I wonder about you. All right. But that's what we got. So that
Great
was
analysis. Great effort.
That was our real or fake video. And I like the contribution from the Facebook chat. Did you ever get on
Yeah, Periscope is quiet as a quiet can be quiet.
Oh, good. That was good.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, are we ready for... Oh, you know what? I fucked up. I didn't fuck up, but we'll get there.
What'd you do?
We'll get there when we get there. I didn't set myself up for the scary stories later, so it's going to take a minute when we get to that point. So
Okay. Breaking news?
Yeah, let's jump into some braggy news. If I can find it.
Breggy Schnooze.
Braggy news. All right, this one.
Schnoozy. Breggy Loos.
Here we go.
Breggy Flues. Breggy.
The first
Go ahead.
braggy news is...
The best Breggy news that we've ever had, maybe. Breaking news.
Breaking. This is big news right here. Go ahead.
Dare I say national news?
Go ahead. So, the general 2-3 weeks ago won at the casino, and they took his picture, and look what he's wearing.
First of all, forget the t-shirt, okay? Thank you for repping. You're the best, and I love you. Look at that fat cash that dude won. And
Yeah,
at
man.
one of those bar
Deuces Wild.
thingies.
That's their go-to when we first get to the casino. We got to go play Deuces Wild at the bar for a while. See if we could hit those 4 deuces. I believe he hit the royal flush.
Oh shit! Now, all right. I want to talk about this bar poker because I have when I see them, I'm like, this is the biggest scam in the world. Nobody ever wins those. Am I wrong? Well, apparently
You're wrong. You're wrong. Listen, at the casino, I feel like nobody really. It's hit or miss. No, that's why it's gambling. Do
Right.
people win often at them? Probably not. But I don't think people win often at any of the machines.
$4,000. Now, did he take that $4,000 and do something smart, like put it on black?
No, I don't believe he did.
Because that would have been some baller shit.
That would be some drunk, stupid shit you and I would do when we were in Atlantic City.
Yeah, we've been there.
Drinking Bloody Marys till 9 o'clock in the morning.
We've been there. Remember that time that guy dropped $500 chips out of his pocket? And we kindly waited 20 minutes and then said, let's get the fuck out of here. And we took the chips.
Yeah, and what we should have done was put the whole chip on black or red, but then we split it.
No, we
No,
did
we
it.
split it.
No, dude,
No,
we
didn't.
put it on black. it hit, and then we split it.
No, we didn't. We split. I believe.
I think you're wrong.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm glad we did that then.
Let me give you another quiz. What were we eating when that event took place?
Sandwiches.
Correct. What type of sandwich?
I don't remember.
It was beef tongue.
Oh, shit.
It was beef tongue. And we had enough Bloody Marys to say that sounds like a great idea.
Yo, Jesus.
It was
How do we not die?
I don't know. We're here.
We're here.
Above
And,
all odds.
well, thank you to the General for repping us and winning at the casino and showing everybody. Because Mohegan Sun Pocono is putting that on their Facebook page and website and everything come
Wait,
the
this is
26th.
Mohegan Sun Poconos?
Yeah.
Is this a new thing?
Yeah, man. It's at the racetrack.
I'm a big Mohegan Sun fan.
Yeah, man.
Meant too many hours there at the college. My favorite part of this picture is the General, this is his moment to shine, you know? He hit $4,000. It's so dope. We're going to take a picture of you, and then we're going to put a gambling problem 1-800-GAMBLER at the bottom. Like,
I feel like legally they have to.
What, because it shows that somebody won?
Yeah, it's gambling, man. I feel like people fucking lose their lives.
Oof.
Like now, like
you know when
even
someone sits down at the table and you're like, you should probably go home. They just have that aura of them where I'm like,
yeah,
you've been doing, you gotta stop. You gotta go home.
Now they have like the like scratch off lotto machine and stuff. You can put your credit card in there. Or like your debit card. I think it's a debit card you can put in there to get scratch offs.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
That's fucking crazy. If you have a gambling problem, I'm just gonna put my debit card in here.
Excuse me. I did not know that you couldn't put a debit card in there. It's always cash.
Usually it's always cash. The mom shoot just wrote in Facebook chat, less inheritance kids get.
Yeah, good. Fuck you guys. You know? Good for you guys. Go out and party. That's what I say. I'm gonna get this picture mounted on my wall. It's so lovely. It's amazing.
We'll use it as the background for the show next time.
Okay.
But thank you, General, for repping us and winning that day so you could show everybody. And that picture will be posted and everybody will see ParanormalWarehouse.com.
That's right.
All right, let's move on to some other Breggy news we got going on this week.
This is a very Breggy news, situation.
Dude, I saw this and I cracked the fuck up.
So, give me some background because I didn't know Jose Canseco was
Jose Canseco,
Bigfoot guy.
So Jose Canseco is a 90s baseball player, big into the steroids. He was the one that basically blew up baseball with the whole steroid shit.
Remember that shit when that was going down?
By the way, the General just texted me. He goes, I have no problem gambling. I could do it anytime. So he was doing steroids with a bunch of other players. He was on the Oakland Athletics with Mark McGwire and all this shit.
Yeah,
and then
man. Remember the home run race?
Yeah.
They were just blasting them into outer space because of those steroids, man.
Right. And when Canseco retired, he basically came out with a book outing everybody that was doing steroids.
Why did he do that?
Because it was a moneymaker for him. He doesn't give a fuck. He's
that's fucked up.
Now. He's a piece of shit. So, this I'm not surprised about either.
Why? Why would you not be surprised?
Because it's a money-making thing for him. I believe also he was like on a reality show at some point back in the day, but I can't remember.
They advertise Bigfoot, but it is go on a Bigfoot and alien excursion with Jose Canseco.
Yeah, man, you're probably walking around the woods with Jose Canseco.
And Jose Canseco, there's capitalization on some parts of the tweet and not on others. What's this guy doing? This guy's falling apart here.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah. It says spend the weekend with Jose for $5,000 cash. Only 5 lucky individuals. Well, lucky. Only 5 lucky individuals will get a golden ticket Golden ticket. Oompa Loompas ain't got nothing on Bigfoot. Travel in his custom RV to authentic alien sightings and proven Bigfoot habitats. Camp out in the wild, tell stories, and maybe meet a real Bigfoot. You never know what's going to happen with Mr. Canseco. Food included. Only serious inquiries, please. I will help you book your flights to Vegas and set itineraries. Thank you, Morgan. So I guess that's the text message HuffPost got when they called the number.
Can I ask a question?
The response said the full excursion was almost full. Go ahead.
All right, so you get a golden ticket, right? Do you pay for a chance to win a golden ticket?
No, I think you're just paying to go. So I don't understand why that says that.
What the fuck is the golden ticket? Are they just using it?
I guess the golden ticket is the $5,000 ticket you're paying for.
Yeah, shit.
It says Canseco has gotten kicks from making outrageous statements in the past, such as in July 2017 when he responded to the Me Too movement by bragging about being molested by lots of women. In July 2015, he said he planned to live as a woman for a week to better understand Caitlyn Jenner's situation. In November 2014, he falsely claimed that his middle finger had come off during a poker game.
What? That his middle finger came off
during a poker game.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know, man, but I'm not going in the woods with fucking Jose Canseco. I don't trust this guy.
I mean, this sounds like this couldn't be more shady as fuck.
This sounds like he's robbing you for $5,000 plus whatever you're bringing with you on the camping trip because you're gonna wake up in the morning and he ain't gonna be there.
That's so weird, dude. This is like, you know that whole controversy that's getting all popular, the fire fucking, I want to say convention, but that's not it. It was like the fire.
The festival that everybody, that everybody paid for, and that guy wanted to, yeah.
Yo, you got to watch that documentary.
Yeah,
it's fascinating.
It's not really my digs.
It's just, it's amazing to watch people just be like, just keep it going. Just keep this garbage truck on fire going. Fascinating.
It's unreal. All right, let's move on. We're fucking only 20 minutes left. Shit.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man.
All right, well, here you go.
Wait, hold on a second. Mike met him 5 years ago as an army recruiter, and he was a dick, wanted to charge $75 just to take a selfie with him. Pass. Yeah, man, the guy needs to eat.
Get the fuck out of here. The guy's a baseball player, man. If you live within your means, you're good for the rest of your life.
But a lot of those guys don't. They spend it on ridiculous shit. So, but that's why, like, a lot of these guys, when they go do autograph signings and all that stuff, you have to pay to get that autograph.
I understand if it's like an event, I guess. But if some guy comes up to you on the street, fucking just take a picture with him.
No, you know, $75.
You see that video where Keanu Reeves was like being rushed along by his agents or whatever, or whoever, his posse, and some girl was like, "Oh, let me take a picture," and she fucked up. She's like, "Oh, it went bad," and he like told his people like, "No, stop, we're gonna retake the picture." And I'm like,
"Yeah, he's a nice guy. I heard he's a nice guy,
dude." So do I. He's like a humble, dude.
All right, let's move on. I don't think everybody wants to hear about Jose Canseco for 20 minutes, but Rob Zombie wants to make House of a Thousand Corpses the Broadway musical.
I would love that. I loved this movie.
This comes from JoeBlow.com. Last night I was looking through Hulu and found Larry King's interview series, Larry King Now. I searched through the countless episodes and was delighted to find one featuring Rob Zombie. I threw it on ASAP and it was loaded with fun bits and pieces. But the one that stuck out to me the most was when Zombie says that he'd like to turn his first film, House of a Thousand Corpses, into a Broadway musical. Not kidding. In the interview, King starts asking some viewer questions, and one asks Zombie, "What do you really want to do in life that you have not had the chance to do?" This was his reply. As crazy as it sounds, I feel that my first film, House of a Thousand Corpses, which is kind of campy in a weird way, which is why at the time I wasn't that thrilled with it, I think would make a great Broadway musical because it's very much, when you go to Broadway now, it's like Spider-Man. It's the Addams Family. it's Spamalot, you know? So that movie would translate well, I think, because it's just ridiculous.
I love that it was a campy movie. I thought it was like very reminiscent of Texas Chainsaw and like that, the original one, and that strange feel. I love the characters. And I'm gonna say it. I liked Rob Zombie's Halloween too. So if you want to fight about it, that's fine.
I didn't mind Rob Zombie's Halloween. I never seen House of a Thousand Corpses, but I didn't mind Rob Zombie's Halloween. I know it got a lot of shit.
Yeah, I don't know why, dude. I loved it. Like, it was a different take on the story.
Yeah.
I liked the backstory of Michael. It was pretty good, in my opinion. I liked Devil's Rejects too, which was in a way a sequel to House of a Thousand Corpses. Much different movie. But
well, would you go?
I feel like I would have to. You know, what would that be? It'd be the most fucked up musical of all time.
I think it would be really fucked up. I've never seen it, but I feel like it would be really fucked up.
It's a weird movie, man. Weird, dark, very psychological, and has its gore, of course. But I thought it was a good horror movie.
All right.
So, Rob, if you want to be on the show, I love your music. It was a staple of my childhood. Come and see us, all
right? All right, here we go. So there's a pop-up coming. This is from scarepop.com.
This one?
Ooh, yeah. You almost gave away the big news.
I know, that's why I was saying it's a very breggy news.
So this comes from scarepop.com. There is a immersive horror experience opening in April. Do you like scary movies? Fans of scary movies are in for a terrifying treat in the form of a brand new immersive, interactive art installation celebrating some of the most beloved horror films like A Nightmare on Elm Street, The Shining, Beetlejuice, and more. It's called I Like Scary Movies. It's a multi-sensory experience where you can see, hear, feel, and smell the environment of scenes like Beetlejuice's graveyard and Netherworld Waiting Room, Freddy's Boiler Room from A Nightmare on Elm Street, the Overlook Hotel from The Shining, and Pennywise's lair from It.
Wow.
I like blah blah blah. The touring immersive art installation experience begins in LA, Los Angeles, in April, and tickets are available now via their website, ilikescaremoviesexperience.com.
Wow.
That will be in April. Maybe I'll try to go to that.
I would love to go to that. That sounds dope. Which one would you choose?
I know. I think you could do all of them. I think it's like the whole thing.
What would you be most excited about?
I was always a big Beetlejuice fan.
Me too.
But I want to see. Hold on a second. I want to see what other things are.
Here it
involved.
says The Shining, It, Elm Street.
Yeah, I know.
Lost Boys,
I just read
Beetlejuice.
that.
The Shining, It.
Oh, the Lost Boys. Oh,
Lost
okay.
Boys, Nightmare on Elm Street, It, Beetlejuice, It, The Shining, The Nightmare on Elm Street.
All right. Well, you answered that question. Shit.
All right. Let's go to the last one.
I guess. George said Beetlejuice never felt like a horror movie to me. I feel like when I was younger, it did. When that dinner scene, when they're all there and dancing around, and then the things come out and grab them down.
Yeah.
That shit fucked me up. And when they're dead in their wedding dresses and stuff and get all old and shit.
Oh, at the end where they're like sucking the life out of them.
Yeah. The ending was really kind of fucked up. I could have done without that scene where they're in that sand pit with the fucking thing eating them and shit. But
the sandworm.
Yeah.
I love that entire movie. I thought it was weird. You know,
it was good. I'm actually surprised they haven't remade that.
Just don't. And I'm going to follow that through with our next Breggy news as well.
Oh,
come on! All right,
that was a good segue though. You did well with that.
There it is. I mean,
woo!
Just leave it alone.
All right, so if
go ahead.
Everybody wants to know one of my favorite horror movies. This is it. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. If you haven't seen it, go see it. I believe you could watch it possibly on Amazon Prime. I'm not 100% sure.
I mean, talk about campy.
But I had my friends out here watch it, and they couldn't understand why I like this movie so much. But
because it's hilarious.
It's funny, but it's also I feel like if they remade this, what it would look like would be amazing. So I'm actually very intrigued. Let me get to the to the article, though. This comes from filmschoolrejects.com. Sci-fi to produce new killer clowns from outer space and Critters movies. Sci-fi sees me. It always has since the mid-1990s when it was the more recognizable monarch, the Sci-Fi Channel. It's where I grew to love Saturday morning horror movies, where weekdays were a crash course in the paranormal with sightings, and where I first discovered Akira Zeraman, I don't know what that is, and the film that would alter the course of my life, Night of the Living Dead. This is coming from the article. And while sci-fi has been given countless facelifts and produced everything from the acclaimed Battlestar Galactica to the infamous Megashark versus Giant Octopus,
Hell yeah.
its mission has always been the same, to be the prominent spot for all things genre on television, and they just got a huge new dash of goodwill. Bloody Disgusting broke the news that Sci-Fi, of all things Sharknadoes, are in talks to license and produce new versions of Chiodo Brothers, cult classics, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and Critters. This is all part of a move by Sci-Fi to begin rebooting beloved franchises. First on the docket is Leprechaun Returns.
Oh my God.
It's in Sci-Fi's handling of this first installment that intrigues me the most. For these other two revitalized franchises. Hold on, I just want to get, they talk about Leprechaun, blah, blah, blah. They said that they've been working on a sequel for Killer Clowns from Outer Space since the day they finished the first film. And with Killer Clowns celebrating its 30th anniversary, the brothers have been touting an idea for what they call a requel. Neither a sequel nor a reboot, the film would incorporate classic elements and characters while still continuing the story established in the first film. It's not a new idea, especially with J.J. Abrams did it so magnificently with Star Wars, and as David Gordon Green just did with Halloween. So I'm kind of pumped for this.
I got some issues with it. I mean, I think what makes this movie so good is that 30 years ago they pulled off, like, the cinematics in this movie are ridiculous.
You know? Well, when was the first one made? They said it's coming on its 30th anniversary, right?
Right. I mean, look at those clowns. You have to, here's my problem. They're going to be tossing a bunch of CGI into this movie, and it needs to be practical effects.
1988.
It needs to be practical effects.
1988. It has 76% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I can't believe that. How did they pull
See,
that
man,
off? How did they pull it off?
To me, it was a very thought-out movie. Now, it was ridiculous in watching it because of the effects and what happened, but the storyline to me, it was a good thought-out storyline for what the storyline is.
Right. It's so funny. I remember all of the scenes when they were walking around, like, in normal Earth, and then when they go into the spaceship, it's just out of fucking control.
Yeah. And then
out of
you have the cotton candy cocoons that they would suck the blood out of the people they turn people into popcorn, but then they also use the popcorn to attack people, so I didn't really understand that whole thing.
The movie didn't have to make sense. You just sit down and you watch that movie.
And it was fantastic.
I agree. I loved it.
Fantastic.
I mean, last time I watched this, it was with me, you, the Momchoon General, and we were just crushing white wine. What's a better night than that? What's a better night than that?
Oh, shit.
It's fantastic.
I feel like watching
they have to keep the campiness, in my opinion. You can't make it like, you can't make it quote unquote look good. Like, I want it to look like that.
Yeah, no, I hope it looks like this.
I don't want CGI clowns. I want that.
I always wanted to get that. They have the costume for Halloween, but after that whole like clown scare thing a couple of years ago, I decided against that.
Hey man, live your dream. Be the fat clown. He's my favorite.
The general says he wants to drive the ice cream truck.
He should be hired. He deserves it. Put him in that scene.
Put him in that movie.
Yeah, why not?
All right, shit, man. We plowed through this show. We got a little over 5 minutes left.
I mean, what do you want to do? You want to do some trash or no?
Yeah, man, we got to get into some paranormal trash.
All right. All right, so you didn't want to guess before because you were like not fun at all?
Yeah.
Per usual?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I love you. So, what... I want you to guess. What is this week's
Did you...
paranormal trash?
Give me this answer.
I'll give you 2 questions. You could ask me 2 questions.
Okay. Did you take the time to find videos? Like, was this like a thought-out thing?
Yes.
Honest.
Yes.
All right. So
it didn't take long.
It didn't take long.
I mean, I thought of the idea and then I looked it up in YouTube.
Is it something we've done before?
No. Let me rephrase that. I don't think so.
Oh, shit.
Don't think so.
Can you give me one hint?
It involves, like, real people.
Is this like Night of the Living Dead videos?
I thought of doing zombies, but instead I chose possessions.
Oh, man, I was so close.
Okay? So, this first video, let's jump right into it since we have no time. All right, so these guys are walking around, and looks like the subway somewhere, or something like that. And they find this girl just wiling out. What do they find here? They find something. It's supposed to be fingernails, I think. And they find this young lady. Looks like she's choking on her tongue or something and wiling out. Freaking out. The best part about this thing is long before she even like jumps at them, the guy was like, "Let's bail, dude." Wouldn't you think that you'd stop and want to help this person? I mean, it's obviously a scripted scene here.
Right.
Creepy nonetheless. I mean, what would you do if you saw this?
I would just probably, I don't know. I would call 911, but I don't think I would. This guy's like getting down and like opening up his backpack. What has he got? A first aid kit in his backpack? I don't understand.
And then the video is even longer. She like retches and like flails around for a while.
Yeah, I'm just calling 911 and staying about that far back from where he is right now.
Would be scary. Would be a scary scene. All of these things are scary scenes.
All right.
But they're also full of shit, you know?
Thank you. Thank you. Next.
All right. So they claim this to be real. From Russia, of course. Like, what are we supposed to think that this is Russia psych wards? Just a rickety bed from 1956?
I mean, shit, it could be. Fuck.
And this guy's like floating around. The camera's skipping. He's disappearing. Very spooky. I give it a clap for effort on the spooky factor. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, it looks fucked up.
Yeah, it does look fucked up. I just think it's funny when people are like, this is a real CCTV footage from Russia.
Yeah, no, not so much.
This is
what
real.
it is. What it is, though, is paranormal trash.
That's right. All right, let's get through this last one.
All right.
This one's weird, you know? I would assume it's a scripted situation. So what you don't see is one of these little towel things fall over on its own, and this woman picks it up to put it back on the shelf and just starts wiling out. So I think what the scene is supposed to portray is that some demon knocked over these pantyhose or whatever these happen to be, and when the woman interacted with said pantyhose, she starts flipping out. And this goes on for a very long time. Now, my question is...
Yeah.
Is everybody in this scene in on it, or just the woman?
I don't know. Now this one woman's fucking videotaping it on her phone.
It's so messed up. You know what else you could do with that phone? Call the police.
Yeah, no, she
Call
puts
an
her shit down.
ambulance.
Well, she tried to help, and then she was like, "Oh no, fuck this! Let me get my phone out." And I thought that's what she was doing, but then watch, she starts just recording her. Watch. Oh, let me get up! You're
Well,
scaring the shit out of
Oh
me.
my
Let me
god,
get
I better call the ambulance. This woman looks
Let me
like she's in distress. JK, this is going on fucking Snapchat, son.
Yeah, this is going on my Instagram story. Oh yeah, see, look, she's just
Oh, yeah.
recording the whole thing.
Oh yeah. People are the worst, man. People are the worst. Wouldn't you instantly call for help?
I mean, at least this guy's trying to help. Shit,
I don't know.
that's fucked up.
You're fucked up.
Brandon goes, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Oh boy. Well, listen, man. I'm gonna say we tore through this episode.
We sure did. We sure did. All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Real or Fake Live this week. You could check out more videos on our YouTube channel, Paranormal Warehouse, and then also check out Instagram, Paranormal Warehouse, and Facebook, ParanormalWarehouse.com. Don't forget, there will be live streams, live investigations this weekend on Saturday, and some shows coming up this weekend, so check those out. That's all I got. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you tune in next week for Real or Fake Live, 8 p.m. Eastern, same time, same place.
Bye, everybody.
That's all I got. Good night.
Good night.